Three, two, talk. Hello, CrossFit Fortem community. Welcome to Fortem Talk at CrossFit Fortem. We train for life. We are back today with episode 14 of Fortem Talk. Yeah, number 14.
14. Our new, I got a new setup. Amazon Prime Day. Got all this dirt cheap.
Josh is geared
Headphones.
up over there. Look at that.
I got a boom. So cool.
Yeah, that's fancy.
Yeah, I got, man, that is so, it's usually so expensive to get this stuff, but Amazon Prime Day. It's awesome. July 10th.
I like it.
July 10th, 2026. Halfway through the year.
Yeah, that is wild.
I know.
This year has gone fast.
I know. CrossFit Games coming up. We're in that time of year. I mean, it's a little bit earlier this year. July. End of July.
It is, huh?
It's kind of the same.
Isn't it usually in early August?
Yeah, first week of August. Northern California, year 20.
The 20th year of the CrossFit Games. That's
going to be
cool.
20 scored events. They have the first 5. I think the first day that they're going to do. First one I don't know if this was the first ever CrossFit Games workout. In 2007, they did a hopper where they did. They pulled out of the hopper, I think, and I think they pulled them all out of a hopper. But it was 1,000-meter row buy-in, and then 5 rounds for time, 25 pull-ups, 7 push or shoulder overhead at 135.
That is, in fact, the very first CrossFit Games ever. Event 1.
Yeah, so that's what they're going to do. They're going to do that first one. And then they have a 7,272K trail run.
Yep.
And then they're doing the CrossFit Total.
Yeah. It actually mirrors that first day of the 20th CrossFit Games is the entire 2007 CrossFit Games, except the trail run. The trail run they're doing is longer. The one that they did in 2007 was a 5K.
Wow, this is shaping up to be the best CrossFit Games ever, probably. Wow.
It's probably going to be pretty epic.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so each lift is an event scored. Mm-hmm. So that's cool because you can't game. Like, kind of got to be well-rounded. Like, if someone has like a 600-pound deadlift, it can make up for not having a strong shoulder press, you know?
Yeah.
So that'd be cool.
At the 2007 Games, it was just the total weight lifted, but
total weight. Yeah,
that's a good way to do it.
Have you ever done? Yeah, you've done the total.
Oh yeah,
I haven't done it recently. Actually, that would be. I always play around with this as doing a gym event, CrossFit Total Day. Run heats, run them through. That would be actually a really cool idea. Mark that down.
That would be. We have talked about that before. If anyone
logistics
hears this and is like, I want to do that, let us know.
Logistically, you have to work it out how we would do that, but that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, let's get into it. Today, we want to talk about the Fortem Monthly newsletter. We want to talk about it as a resource that we have had out there for quite a while now. It's been at least half a year, right?
Yeah, I think at least 6.
Yeah, which is great. We're excited that it's building up a bit of a library of resources for our members, and just a cool way to help you each month to learn some things, to grow your knowledge of movement and fitness and mindset and nutrition and all that. Also include some extra things to throw into your training, which can keep things fun and interesting, and just highlight some different things in the community. What's something that you like about?
I think
your favorite part?
Yeah, I think what we always are trying to do and always think about behind the scenes is how much value can we bring to CrossFit Fordham and to our members, and trying to be a gym that isn't just you show up and train, you just pay for the class, but giving value in what we believe to be one of the best ways that you can train in the CrossFit methodology, not just training, but nutrition, working on skills, all that we talk about in the CrossFit methodology, all that goes into that and all that is that. We use that as a tool. And I think just having this resource of podcasts talking about it is a really easy way to get that out there to our members and anyone else listening. And then also the newsletter is something that we can put tangibly in, front of you, that you can read about mindset, what we offer, all those types of things, any blog posts that we do, movements. I think it just, if you really use it, it would actually really benefit you in a lot of different ways. Not just training, of course, training and the things that we do there, but also kind of reading about what we do and why we do it.
Yeah, no, I love that. And I think maybe the most helpful way to do this is just, we have kept a consistent format and set up for the newsletter, so we can just kind of walk through each component of it and give you guys some encouragement on how to best utilize it. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. So we always lead off Fortem Monthly with a blog of sorts. So far, I think they've all been written by you, and the goal is to kind of hit people with a dose of mindset strength.
Yeah.
Is that how you would kind of describe your approach to it so far?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's been pretty random. It's you can kind of see how my brain works. But all of them are pretty random topics. I have a lot that I think about in terms of the gym and what we're doing and what I want people to take away from the gym and get in the gym and just like those kinds of things. So that's kind of what I've been doing, is just kind of talking about what do we do? What is CrossFit? It's work. Like that was one. Just talking about how stewarding your body is something that we want you to be doing. All those types of things that go through my mind that I want to get out there. I think we're going to take a little turn in my last blog post was the Fortem way, which I kind of talked about the Fortem way and why we do what we do, or the things that we offer. And I think that's kind of the way I'm going to go, is kind of explain how the CrossFit methodology, the tool that we use to get as fit as possible and stay healthy and be, that way for a long time, how that is incorporated into what we offer at CrossFit Fordham. There's a lot of things that we offer. There's a roadmap that we hope that all of our members kind of take that will help them be the strongest, most capable, and healthy human beings as possible. So I think that's kind of the direction I'm going to take that, and probably all those blogs we're going to turn into podcast episodes and try to get those out to you.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we talked about this, and I think our goal is for anyone new to Fordham especially, but people who maybe haven't really looked at like the overall trajectory of their fitness journey to really have a clear roadmap ahead, and to be able to see like, what does it mean to be successful at CrossFit Fordham and to achieve the goals they have, and then understand the other things that are going to come along as side benefits that they might not even realize. So,
sorry, my camera's acting up. It's okay.
I was going a little wonky there.
Other one.
Okay. All right. So another piece that we always include in the Fortem Monthly newsletter is a meal prep recipe. Check these out. Try them out. It's always helpful to throw a little variety in the mix. All of these are definitely super friendly to a macro tracking approach to your nutrition.
Yep.
And even if you're not quite there with that level of precision, you can try these out and know that they are all very calorie friendly, like a little bit on the leaner side of things, which makes it just easier to slot into a diet that consists of meats, vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruit, little starch, no sugar. So try them out. We got all sorts of things. If you go to the blog on CrossFitFortem.com and just kind of scroll through, you'll see there's a pretty good variety of different recipes. Things like sauces, which I think that's super helpful. If you make just very plain like meal prep staples, like grill up a bunch of chicken or cook up a bunch of rice or potatoes, like that can be kind of like a blank canvas. So if you create a batch of like a little sauce for a week, like great to just kind of mix it up and add some flavor boosts, as well as like things that you can prep ahead of time that will be like full on meals, like an high protein oatmeal bake, or like a spaghetti squash pizza bake. That thing is unreal.
Yeah.
If you've not tried that yet, that one is super fun.
If they had any, like they wanted a recipe on something, they could probably comment on either the YouTube video, or then you can comment on these things, right?
Yeah,
I've seen comments before on Spotify. Yeah. So if you want us to find a recipe for you or your family, comment it. We'll find it for you. Put it out there.
100%. Yeah. We take requests.
Because nutrition is important. The most important. The base of the pyramid.
It is. Don't have a janky base.
Yep.
All right, that one's super straightforward. Meal prep recipes. Try them out. The next piece of the newsletter is the monthly challenge. What do you think about this one?
Yeah, there's some that I think we've done that were fun and got a lot of participation. I'm trying to think. Bottom of the squat hold, maybe that wasn't fun, but a lot of people did that one. Trying to think. There was one time where we did miles, like running or walking miles. That was a good one. We kind of kept that one going on the board, over that challenge board over in the back of the gym. People still get their miles. But our thought behind the challenges is we want to pick something like this month is the reverse plank. It's very straightforward. A minute 30 accumulate every day throughout the week. And what we're thinking is finding movements or certain things that will help make you more well-rounded or your body feel better, healthier, activate. Like this one, it helps with posture, right? Upper body, you're in that plank in the other way, in a reverse way. And then it also helps with your posterior chain, right? Activating glutes and stuff like that, which a lot of people have a problem with. So I think another one we did was a handstand hold. That one was, I think, very beneficial for people, just building stability and strength in their shoulders. So all those things, it's very well thought out because we're picking things that we want you to do that will help you get better and help other things in the gym, really, right? Finding things that you don't have to, like, we're not going to make the challenge 10 back squats at a percentage every day, right? That's not going to help your body. But we're going to pick some things, and we might revisit things like the bottom of squat hold. Shout out Martha. Martha has kept doing the bottom of the squat hold 5 minutes a day, and she's said that her knee pain and getting into a squat has never been better. Going down steps has never been better, right? So those types of things, right? The why behind it is just to help you be better at things and stay healthy and have longevity. So if you haven't done them, and you just should. That's all I can say about that.
No, yeah. There definitely are set up to where you could do it before your workout or after the workout, and it's going to take very, very little time, almost no setup. And it's just an add-on that's only helpful.
Yeah.
The reverse plank in particular has been a little neglected, and it's really should not be. Like, people need this one.
Yeah.
Especially if you sit at work. If you think about what's happening when you're in a sitting position for a really long period of time, your hip flexors when you're standing fully extended are all the way straight. When you're sitting, they're crunched up, right? And so if they're permanently crunched up, that's kind of why when you stand after a long period of sitting, you feel that like kind of stretch in the front of your hip, and it usually feels tighter and like you need to loosen it up. Reverse plank can reverse that almost by really contracting and firing your glutes that push and extend your hip flexors, and can just kind of undo a little bit of that strain on your body that sitting for a long time does. So, and it takes all of like 3 minutes maybe if you take a few breaks to accumulate 130. So don't neglect that one.
Yeah. Do those challenges.
Yeah. Let's move along down the Fortem Monthly. Fortem Talk, you're listening to it right now. But this is how we deliver new episodes to you guys. We aim for once a month right now. But if there's more, if we increase our cadence, you'll get multiple links in there. And it's just easy access to all the links, however you want to listen to it.
Yeah.
So always keep an eye out for a new episode there.
Yeah, and I would say going back to the roadmap for our members, right? Thinking about, I think we would love and want. Obviously, we can't make you, but that would be like a kind of a check mark of listen to the Fortem Talk episode, right? Because everything we talk about is something that we want you to learn or that we think is beneficial for you in your health and fitness journey. And it's all for that. So I think put it on your calendar, put it in your tasks to do. If there a Fortem Talk episode comes out, listen to it, and give us feedback. Talk about it with people at the gym, talk about it with your coach, all those types of things. I think education is part of being what we want Fortem members to do, is just continue to keep learning about their health and fitness journey and why we do what we do.
Yeah, 100%. And if you ever want anything addressed on the podcast, like, tell us. We'll jump all over that kind of feedback.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, next movement, or the next piece of the newsletter is movement highlights. So this is going to be a little bit different than like the monthly challenge. It's exactly what it sounds like, a highlight of a movement that you could do in the gym that would benefit you in some way, shape, or form. These will be more on the lifting or prehab or rehab side of things, strength building. So usually requires a little bit of setup, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes if you want to add something extra to your training a few days a week, but not something that's going to bang you up or beat you up. Quite the opposite. It's things that often can fill in movement imbalances or holes that people have in their strength or their movement patterns. So far, these are all geared towards that. Like maybe some unconventional movements that you're not going to see in like a 3-2-1 go workout, but have a huge return on investment if you spend a month even doing them a couple times a week.
Yeah, I think it goes along with the monthly challenges. We're picking movements that are going to help you be more well-rounded. And I think one big thing that we think about a lot and see a lot is just the imbalances in people, right? Like I'm already thinking the next couple of what I want to be there, like single arm dumbbell high pulls. We used to do those all the time for imbalances, or we always press with our shoulder, but we never pull with our shoulder. Right, so those things, you can have an imbalance from left to right, or box step ups, or type of things. I know you love the kettlebell pullover, right, for lats. I think lats are the biggest neglected thing in CrossFitters. We don't get stronger lats, and stronger lats would literally help you with everything and keep you more healthy. So those are the types of things that we're going to put there. that we want to see you doing it, and we're going to give you the prescription, right? 1, 2, maybe 3 times a week, maybe, right? And we're going to tell you how many reps to do, how to progress it throughout the month. So we're just kind of putting tools in your toolbox to continue to help you stay healthy and, make you more well-rounded.
Yeah, 100%. And try and get yourself some accountability by just grabbing your buddy at the gym and saying, like, hey, you want to do this Turkish sit-up sets with me? Let's do it on Monday and Friday every week or something like that for a few weeks. It used to be a way bigger thing to see people just kind of huddled up doing accessory work together, and we need to bring that back. We need to make accessory work great again.
Exactly.
And it's really great to do after your workout. That's my suggestion to people, because you're already warm, your blood's already flowing. You're not going to be like trying to start ice cold and then jump into doing a bunch of Bulgarian split squats. Like, it's the perfect window of time to do that, and you spend the least amount of time doing it, so you're most efficient with your time, but you get some bang for your buck there.
Thank you.
All right, so movement highlights. Next, we have something very simple, just birthdays. Always nice to get a happy birthday from people, so keep an eye out for whose birthday's coming up. You see him in the gym that day.
Tell the coach too, so we can sing happy birthday, because they probably won't tell the coach. So you be on the lookout for other people's birthdays.
I think we need to do birthday burpees, which they used to do at my old gym in Orange County, where if someone was turning 50 burpees on the spot right there, and the whole class would jump in and do it. So
there you go. Yeah, maybe a tradition we start.
Yeah, we should probably start with Jacob on July 20th. What is he, like 14?
Yeah, right.
There you go. All right, cool. Moving along, gymnastics skill work with the one and only Jackie Palma.
Yeah, I don't think people realize, I mean, I am biased, of course, because she's my wife, but I don't think people realize the caliber of gymnastics coach that Jackie is. Some people probably do, because you probably had one-on-one trainings with her. But she is super knowledgeable. She knows how to progress movements. She knows how to build movements and get stronger in certain things to get movements like ring muscle ups or handstand walks or things like that. And this is exactly what she's doing. She's giving out her expertise in these blog posts of movements that she would want you to be doing that will help everything you do in the gym and outside the gym. Just gymnastic strength, getting better at gymnastics movements, and then that transfers and goes with your lifts, and and also just being an overall well-rounded human being, which is what we want you to be.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've talked about it in this way before, but building your gymnastic skills is something that a lot of people just think is not for them. Like, they'll have some level of ability to do pull-ups or toes to bar, whatever tier or level they're at, whether it's a knee raise for a toe to bar or like a banded pull-up. They just kind of think that that's where they're at, and that's what they do in their workouts, and you just keep rolling with that every time. But the same way that you are trying to add 5 pounds to your back squat and 20 pounds to your deadlift, you need to be thinking about increasing and advancing your ability to move your body through space, and that's what gymnastics is. So and there's so many good drills in here, in the gymnastic skill work items in Fortem Monthly that will help get you there, and a lot of them are super foundational too. Like, it's not going to be like you don't even know how to do it. Well, first of all, we include videos of how to do it, and descriptions as well, and a plan of what to do. But even with all of that, it's still like very simple, basic movements that get you a huge return. So
exactly.
So even if I'm thinking just now of what we've walked all the way through, you could so easily add 10 minutes to your Monday workout, 5 minutes to your Tuesday workout, 15 minutes to your Wednesday workout, 10 minutes on Friday, a little bit on Saturday, and like you can just add these little doses of extra training or body work that's just going to totally increase your results and success.
And that's exactly why we do it.
Yeah. So that's the proper way to use Fortem Monthly, is to say, all right, this month my coaches are saying like doing Turkish sit-ups 2 times a week would be really beneficial for me. I'm going to hang around after class and do that.
Yep.
3 sets, 3 reps per side, 2 times per week. And notice the improvements in your shoulder stability and core and overall coordination. Easy as that.
Exactly.
So, great.
There's one more thing, right? Oh, yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Last piece that we include in here is member testimonies. And this has been a really cool thing to just see each month. We choose someone from the community. We ask them to just tell us what they've experienced at CrossFit Fortem. And it's really cool to see their stories and be able to hear how they've benefited from the coaching and environment at CrossFit Fortem.
Yeah, and I think that's our biggest mission, is to change lives. And reading through all these testimonies that we've had so far, and I know that there's going to be more of it, just literally is the bottom line is it changed my life. CrossFit, using CrossFit as a tool, being at CrossFit Fortem changed my life, and that's exactly what we want to be doing. And yeah, it's just so sweet, honestly, to see those, read those words, because that is exactly what we are trying to do.
Yeah, it's super cool. Make sure you scroll down to the bottom and read those for sure. But we've also been sharing them through other channels as well, so
yeah,
making sure people's stories are told. And that's it. So every month, make sure you keep a sharp eye out for Fortem Monthly, and just use this as a resource. As one of the benefits of going to CrossFit Fortem is you get this newsletter each month that's going to help you add these things to your training, grow in your knowledge, and be encouraged by the success and journeys of the other people around you.
Heck yeah. Yeah, use it, read it, talk about it. Ask if you have any questions. Ask a coach, ask me, ask Jackie, ask anyone you see at the gym about it. Poke and prod people. Hey, did you read the newsletter yet? Because I really do think it is an amazing resource that is right in front of you. So, yeah.
Love it.
Cool. All right.
That was fun.
We'll see you next time, right?
And we'll check in with you guys soon, and keep an eye out for Fortem Talk episodes in Fortem Monthly every month.
Yeah, we'll try to do more. I know we can. All right. See you guys.
See ya. 3, 2,